Actually, I'm not here to talk to you about sustainable transport, but I'm here to speak about a subject that is very dear to my heart and that has been the driving force in every major leap in human history. I'm here to talk about innovation, but not the kind of innovation that just improve what's already there. The kind of innovation that can completely reimagine what could be. I'm talking about sparkling innovation. And if we take a step back and imagine a few of the great innovators, think of Thomas Edison, for instance. He did not improve a candle. He created a light bulb that just changed the way we see the world. Think of Steve Jobs. He did not improve or made a better phone. He redefined communication, art, and culture with a single device. These times of innovation are when audacity meets creativity, when vision meets relentless call to action and execution. So I'm here to talk about the essence of sparkling innovation to harness its power and shape our future. Sparkling innovation is not just a buzzword, it's a mindset, it's a philosophy to actually try to see the things of life with a fresh perspective. Sparkling innovation is not about incremental change, it's about radical transformation. It's about challenging the status quo, daring thinking different, and try to achieve something very significant in life and for the global community. Think, for instance, of Airbnb. Those two young entrepreneurs in the US had this idea that they could basically allow people to spare or to rent out a spare room to travelers for an affordable stay. At the time, it seemed absurd. We've been in hotels for centuries, but they believed in their vision and they executed it. And not only today, Airbnb is worth billions, but also it redefined the norm of the entire industry. Think also of Netflix, for instance. I know you have a local platform here as well. Netflix is not, transiting from DVD to streaming. It's about redefining the way we consume content. It's about using algorithm that is tailored to our unique taste. And here again, it's a revolution. Revolution and sparking innovation, of course, mean execution, means vision, means quite a bunch of resilience as well. And you mentioned that many times in your speech. And we can ask, you might ask, why do we need so much innovation now? We need so much innovation now for obvious good reasons. We live in a time of unprecedented crisis. Take climate change, take global pandemics, take the digital revolution, take social and economic inequalities all around the world. And if you take climate change, for example, of course we have solutions, we have incremental solutions, but we can see if we want to reach the target we set up for ourselves, it's not going to be enough. So of course we need new sources of energy that are affordable, available, scalable, but we need more. We need to be able to capture the carbon. We need to be able to think about the next disruption. Think about the nuclear fusion, for instance. If we manage to do that, the humanity will benefit from nearly an infinite sources of decarbonized energy. That's what you want to aim for. Think about the global pandemic that we all just got out of. In a very short period of time, and thanks to the vaccines, thanks to the mRNA vaccines, we were able to make a drastic change and to produce and to distribute to the entire world vaccine that saved countless lives. And we were able to do that in a very short period of time for the greater good and global community. That's rapid, drastic, sparkling innovation. So, what does it take to be an innovator? And what does it take to innovate? And how can we do that ourselves? I think there are three criteria we need to meet. First, we need to embrace failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's the stepping stone to it. And Thomas Edison again was saying, I haven't, failed 10,000 times. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. And as the professor was saying, at least you need to try, then the results, are up for something else or someone else. But you need to try, and you need to embrace failure as a philosophy of action. So embrace failure. Then you need to be curious. You need to ask always, what if? What if I do things differently? What if I take what I've seen in one sector and apply to another? Innovators are lifelong learners. They explore, they experiment, they fail, and finally one day they succeed for the greater good. So, curiosity and failure. And then you need to be collaborative. Innovation rarely happens in isolation. It happens in environments where ideas collide, merge, and are turned into something greater. Think about the artists meeting the scientists, meeting engineers, meeting politicians. That's the sort of environment you want to promote. And here, I'm sure that what is going on and being done. And when you have that, the mindset for test and learn, a curiosity, and the ability to collaborate, you need to find purpose. You need to find something meaningful to act. And of course, you need to execute or provide innovation that are making a difference, solving real problems, and leaving a legacy. That's very important. And we can take many examples in the real life. Take for example transportation. I come from transportation background. At the moment, we are living a revolution. We are producing millions and millions of cars that are no longer fossil fuel cars, but using battery electric vehicles or electric batteries. And in the next decade, we will be using hydrogen to power electric vehicles and heavy cars and trucks. It's an ongoing revolution, and again, it happened in a very short period of time. That's sparking innovation. Think about the healthcare and digital, for instance. Before COVID, we were not using so much AI-driven diagnostic or telemedicine. We've been using that extensively, and it has changed drastically the entire sector. Think about space exploration. Someone mentioned space exploration. I love space, and I was very impressed last year when India was able to land a rover on the other side of the moon using a very, very innovative and, I would say, efficient approach. The world watched that and was amazed, to be honest. And space exploration is very important in the years to come to not only connect business and people, but to observe the Earth, to understand the economy, the green economy, and its potential. And I could go on and on and on in many different topics and sectors. Then, for instance, fintech and inclusion, the access to markets, cryptocurrency, crypto assets, and many other tools of microfinancing that, again, were mentioned before. Talk about agriculture and the new way of growing food and making them sustainable. All of that is happening at the same time at a very unprecedented rate. So, traditional methods or yesterday's solution cannot, apply today. We need to think a bit differently. And we might ask ourselves, how can I participate? How can what passion is within me that drives me to innovation? And remember one thing, it doesn't take to be a minister, a CEO, an entrepreneur, to be an innovator. When parents manage to find a way to connect to their children, that's innovative, that's an innovation. When a teacher finds a way to inspire a student, that's innovation. When the local community finds a solution collectively, that's innovation. And the world needs your unique insight and your unique collaboration to that effect, again, to build something much better. And I will finish on that. Remember that innovation is not at all a new product or a new technology. Innovation is about the relentless quest of humanity to improve, to grow, and to make a positive impact on the world. So let's embrace that spirit for innovation. Let's ignite our imagination and let's make this world a place that truly sparks. Thank you very much.